Candace Owens is standing on business. If you don't know, her and Nick Cannon sat down, they had a debate, and she says she will not apologize for telling the truth. You know I'm gonna bring you that real, that raw, that uncut. Let's talk about it.
You tuned in to the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit.
To come to you gotta rise to a higher frequency and say, you know what? I apologize that I hurt you. And
see, I can't do that. If I told the truth and you got hurt by it, I can't apologize.
Why?
I absolutely refuse to do that.
What is stopping the goodness in you?
Because then I would be lying. I am never sorry when I tell someone the truth. I'm never sorry when I tell someone the truth. You should respect people. I always respect people. I would disrespect you if I lied to you. I'm not going to call a man a woman. I'm not going to call a woman a man. I'm not going to say sorry for telling the truth.
Your beliefs.
It's not my belief. A woman cannot be a man, and a man cannot be a woman. It's not a belief.
But I'm saying in your perception of the world is different from someone else's perspective, because just as emphatic as you are, that you believe what you just said, there's someone that believes emphatically the opposite.
Okay, so what you're talking about is the idea that everything can be subjective and there's no such thing as truth. And let me tell you why that. But that's why it's either a yes or a no.
No, because we're either talking about feelings or facts.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I believe there is objective truth. Okay.
Okay.
A person that is born a man, okay, a person that is born with a penis, as we call it, okay, cannot ever grow up and give birth. Do we agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, so there is such thing as an objective truth. I will not apologize for sharing objective truth. I'm not going to apologize for not saying because his feelings are hurt and do you see how I feel? Because
so you have no problem going throughout the world hurting people's feelings.
I have no problem going out the world. That's one way to pitch it. Telling people the truth so they can better their lives. So they can live in reality and not the one, not the fantasy land that they're creating for their lives. But what if someone
believes that is a better life for them?
Okay, well, let's play it your way then. Let's do it the other way. There are a group of people who are now referring to themselves as minor attracted people.
Oh, I knew you was going. Can't go there.
Hey, but that's what they believe. They believe that they are in love and want to have sex with children. They believe that, Nick. They believe it. And are you going to apologize when you call them pedophiles? Are you going to apologize, Nick? Are you going to have them on your podcast?
It's a hell of a point.
Don't you understand how they feel on the inside when you say that they can't have sex with 8-year-olds?
That is a hell of a point.
It is. The slippery slope is not a fallacy. It is reality. We are living the slippery slope.
What up, y'all? You tuned into the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit. Check this. As you just heard, Candace Owens, Nick Cannon sat down, they had a debate, and she says she will not call a man that's born a man, a he, a she. She will not call a female that's born a female, a him, a he, a they. She believes in calling humans the sex they were born, right? And she says that she will not apologize for telling the truth. Now look, that's one of my goals. That's like my top goal in life, is to be authentic, be real, to live in truth, right? To actually be the person I present to be to the world, and not be two-faced and not be fake and not present myself as something I'm not. That's my number one goal in life, is to live in truth, right? So I 100% agree with that. But if you tell the truth, no matter if it's the truth or not, and you hurt someone's feelings by it, I believe you should apologize. I'm a strong believer that if you did something wrong and you feel like you hurt somebody, or someone feels like you hurt them, I believe you should apologize, whether you told the truth or not. Because look, if someone's being an asshole, right? Someone's being mean or an asshole or a bitch, and you say, hey man, yesterday you were being an asshole, and that might hurt their feelings, but you might be telling the truth. But you might have hurt their feelings just by telling the truth. So in scenarios like that, I would apologize. Especially if you call somebody out their name or something that they don't want to be called. So even though you tell the truth, you can still hurt people. And I feel like if you hurt someone and you're a real person, you should apologize. She says she will not apologize for telling the truth. Now, this is the same woman that has such a strong opinion on not calling a man that's born a man he, she, or a her, right? But I made a video on this just a month back. She made a video saying that Tupac was gay because of his hand movements. Now, she wants to live in reality and live in this real place, but how are you so quick to defame a legend, say that a legend, a straight man that is not gay at all, never, there's no evidence of him being gay, and you're throwing this gay jacket on him just by his hand movements, right? Just by the way he moved his hands, she said that he was gay. So like she's just a hypocrite. She's a hypocrite. Like if you want to live in reality and actually practice what you preach, and you want to say that a man is born a man and I'm not going to call him anything other than that, well then why are you so quick to call a straight man gay when there's no evidence to back it up? See, this is what I'm talking about, when people just start talking out their mouth and don't even believe the words that they're saying, right? It's just hypocrisy at its finest, okay? And then she says she needs to tell people the truth so that they don't live in this fantasy land. And so they live in the real world. Well, guess what? While I'm a proponent of 100% living, as far as me, myself, I live in reality. I live in the real world. I try to live based on what I know best to be true, right? But your beliefs is not everybody's beliefs. And just because it might be a fact or it might be real, doesn't negate the fact that people have their own beliefs, and it might suit them better and might suit their mental state better to believe whatever they want to believe. Look, it's people that believe that they're full-grown babies and want to be treated like a baby, right? Like a grown man want to be treated like a baby, and they feel like that's how they are. Now, is that reality? No, but that's how they feel. You're allowed to think and feel and believe anything you want, as long as you're not harming or hurting anybody else. You can have your beliefs and live what you're true to you, and it doesn't have to affect anybody else, right? So she's saying she has to tell the truth so she can change other people's minds, but everybody's mind don't want to be changed. And look, you can tell the truth, but that doesn't mean everybody has to listen and abide by what you know is fact. Because listen, just a couple hundred years ago, everybody in the world, damn near the majority of the population, thought the world was flat, right? So reality and facts, something that objective truth, sometimes changes. Like it was an objective truth. They thought that the world was flat. There's all type of things that change, and as the times evolve, people change, ideas change. So what might be an objective truth today might be false tomorrow. We don't know, but I do agree with her as far as living in truth, right? And living in fact, because that's what I try to do. But if somebody wants to believe and live in their little fantasy land and it makes their mental state better and it makes their life better, I'm all for it. So I do accept that, yes, a man that's born a man is a man, and a female that's born a female is a female. If I totally respect people in the LGBT community or in trans community, that if they're born a man and they say, hey, I'm a female, I feel like I'm a female, and I want you to call me a she or her, right? I respect that. I respect people's ability to identify how they want to identify, because who am I to say they can't? We're all human. Like, I believe we should not judge people so harshly and be so critical of people. I believe judging people is not our job. That's God's job. And we got a lot of people in this world that think it's their job to judge people. I'm totally against that. I try my best. I'm human, right? I try my best to not judge people at all, whatsoever. I try, right? But I'm human. I fall short, right? It's progress, not perfection. So if somebody wants to be, even though I believe, yes, if you're born a man, you're a man. If someone wants to be called a she or a her, I would do that, because I respect people's right to identify how they want to identify, because who am I to say they can't? I'm no better and no less than anybody else. And I respect other people's belief. That's the thing with Candace and being so close-minded is you don't have to agree with somebody's belief to respect it. I'm going to say it again. You don't have to agree with somebody's belief to respect it. I believe whatever you believe, I believe we should respect. I will respect your beliefs, whether I disagree passionately or don't even care about it, I'm gonna respect you. She did say, and Nick Cannon said she made a great point about the minor attraction thing. That was a good point, because at first he was trying to get her to go on his side, and when she made that point, he was like, you know what, that's a good point, because I think everybody can agree that when it comes to minors, and people being attracted to them, that's some sick ass shit. That's some demonic ass shit. And so yeah, with that point, she did make a good point with that, but I don't think it coincides. I don't think that ties to the LGBT community at all. She was just giving an example, but like I said, I respect people's beliefs. And like I said, as long as your belief isn't harming nobody, see that's the thing. The example that she gave, that would harm minors. If somebody is attracted to minors, which is some sick ass shit, and that's your belief, then of course, no, it would hurt minors. It would behoove me to be agreeing with that type of lifestyle or that belief. I would not. I'm totally against that. That's some sick ass wicked shit. So like I said, as long as your belief doesn't hurt people, then I'll respect it to 100%. Let me know in the comments. Do y'all agree with Candace Owens? As far as truth telling, and as far as if you tell the truth but it hurts someone's feelings, would you apologize? I believe I would. But let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know what you think on the pronoun situation too. Do you respect people's pronouns and people's pronouns and ability to identify with what sex they want to identify with? Do you respect that, or do you think no? Hey, you're born a male, I'm gonna call you a male. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. 7 Day. I'm out.